And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Dyson Sphere program, and I am in my launch Dyson Sphere system here, Dyson system. This little planet here is called Graphene. So yeah, guess what we're going to be making here? A metric ton of graphene. You probably guessed right. You probably did. So let's get this guy up and running. We want him to have as many drones. Where are my drones? Drones. I know they're in here somewhere. Where? There they are. So we want minimum load. We want, maybe 1 AU. We want stuff to be moving fast in this guy. And we're going to request fire ice remote demand. Lots and lots and lots of fire ice. Because that's the one resource that we don't have in this system. Sad face. So, yeah. We want a lot of that. Because we're going to need a lot of graphene, right? We're going to need a lot because graphene here is going to go into solar sails. Bingo. So we're going to have solar sails, and then probably, maybe possibly, a setup for carbon nanotubes, which is just adding titanium. And hey, look, there's a giant titanium vein hidden right here. I wonder if I can, let me check something. Let me check something here. Yeah. 22, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so obviously it doesn't uncover whatever is in here. So yeah, there is a big titanium vein right there. So we could go with that. Now, I do want to spray tan this stuff because reasons. Remember, I sort of boosted the spray tanning process just so we could avoid having too many things and stuff here. So we're going to use the upgraded quantum chemical plant. So it's a 2x speed. So if we look at this, you can see it uses 2 every 2 seconds. So that's 1 a second. But again, this is 2x speed. So 15 of these is going to be eating 30 a second, which is 1 full belt. Now, we're close to the research that can stack the stuff coming out of here. We are close. But, we're going to just basically say this is going to be graphene, and we want you to be here, you to be there. And I almost forgot, we're going to have 2 things coming out of here. So this is going to produce 2 graphene. So it's going to produce just as much graphene, and it's going to produce some hydrogen. So what we want to do is we want to output the graphene in the inside and the hydrogen on the outside, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, we're going to have another line here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this line coming back, and this line coming back. So again, let's do. I'm going to clear the thingies. We are going to have 1 going up there, and again, the graphene on the inside, hydrogen on the outside. All right. And then we just need to... Wow, this planet is super bright. I just realized how bright this planet is. It's just... I don't know. It's crazy. Also, I have had... I'm testing a system. I have had major issues with the renderer crashing in this game. Like, massive issues. And this is really the only game that I've been playing recently that has had this issue. So I'm getting a lot of direct 3D crashes. And the Unity forums have lots of people also reporting this from, it's been many years. And I have actually tried everything that I can find to try to get this thing to work. So if, a couple episodes back, the renderer crashed in the middle of my play, and so that is a good example of what I'm talking about. But let's see, do that there, and that there. Does that work? That is super close. Now, if I could that, let's just 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's see if I can sneak in. I can. One there. One there. Okay. And the same dealio over here. Do all of these. All right. Lots of graphene potential. I want to stack the graphene, stack the graphene over here. Right? And we're going to copy it. Way with one of these guys, like so. We're going to be getting half as much hydrogen. I'm not too worried about that. We are going to want to spray tan this stuff. So how about we go back here with the spray tanning? And then what we're going to do here... Oh, my heart just skipped a beat when that autosave happened. Thought it was going to crash again. We're going to go up and over with the hydrogen, right? And then we'll figure something out after that. Because I would like to increase the amount that we are processing. So let's then, we're going to come out here, up, down, over, and connect. All right. We need power for these thingies. Bingo, bango. Now let's trim the fat here. Like so. We don't need, 15 is gonna maximize that. And I want to copy this whole setup. Use now. I'm gonna bring this out here. And one shift there. Leave a little space in between. Go bots go. Go bots go. They're so efficient. The bots are so good. And somehow I still managed to not line that up right. You know what? We're just gonna... How did I do that? Okay. Let's get Let's get the spray tan out. Get this here, basically all the way over to there. Good times. Now we want to connect this up to there. Or should we compress it first? Because this is going to be a full belt out. Yeah, this is going to be a full belt out. So what we can do, oh, I hate that that is, we're going to raise it up. Yeah, this is lined up there. So that's 2 belts of hydrogen. And then with this stacked and this stacked, that is going to maximize that. So then what we want to do is probably stack that. Well, do we want to stack it? That's a good question. Because that will be a full blue belt of double stacked graphene. And this one will be a full blue belt of double stacked. So why don't we do this? Come out and then down. Okay. So that's 2 belts of hydrogen, 2 belts of double stacked graphene. And then we want this fire ice, this fire ice. Okay. And then how about this fire ice? And this one fire ice. Okay. The other thing we're going to probably need here is a small amount of fuel. Remote demand. And let's get a little bit of power. Can we fit one of these in here? We can. Glorious. So here, here, and then I want to double that there. Double that there. Okay. Just to make sure, once this system, these quantum chemical plants are not cheap to run. I mean, they are pretty hefty on the things. Let's see, what are they? Production. Yeah, they're 2 megawatts a piece, a little over 2 megawatts to run. So not the best. I think we're ready to at least kickstart this. And then this one. There we go. And we kind of want that stuff to get backed up, just for reasons. All this hydrogen, we are going to convert into deuterium, right? So, just to make sure everything is kosher, now what we're going to do is double stack the hydrogen. Because that should be... like that. Okay. And then a Duvallaki like this. Is that going to be enough space? Let's go up. Yes. Like so. Followed by... oh, yeah, we stack it again. Autosave. I want to make sure we have enough production. Do that. That'll stack those. So if we do that again for the graphene, that'll give us a pretty much a belt of quad stacked graphene, which is a decent amount of graphene. What is that? 3060. I mean, that's 120 per second of graphene. That's going to supply a lot of solar sails. And then another one of these. Oh, really? Yeah, that's not going to work so well, is it? Nope, that's not going to work so well. Of course we run into that. So this has got to be offset this way. This has got to be offset this way. Come on, give me the building. There you go. And then that, and then that. And then that. You and you. Excellent. The graphene can go elsewhere. And the hydrogen, on the other hand, how many? I know I crafted a bunch of fractionators. Yeah, I crafted a bunch of fractionators. So let's get these squared away. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Well, we'll start with that. And this is going to be deuterium. And then we want you to come back, out, back, but we're going to want to restack it as much as possible, like so. And then move this back in. Let's power. Really? Fine. Okay. So this hydrogen, we're going to have this come out and go in like that. All right. just to make sure that when it comes back around here, that it gets stacked to the maximum amount. That way, we get the most deuterium out of that system. Okay. Because we're going to need a ton of deuterium fuel rods. A ton of these. Because 4 of these go into each carrier rocket. Right? So, and you need a lot of these to make a Dyson Sphere. So, we're on our way to getting that. Obviously the titanium alloy we have an abundance of. We're making like 2,400 a minute of that stuff at the other planet. So I'm not too worried about that. It's those supermagnetic rings that we may need a whole new system for. Well, time will tell. But I kind of want to come down here in the southern part of this area. Go, bots, go. I should bring in some more foundation. Oh. So, if we're going to want a lot of deuterium fuel rods, right? I'm going to grab one of these. Place her down right here. Make sure there's nothing in there. No requests. 100% and arbitrary 1 AU. We want. Let's hook this up with some power. Okay. So this deuterium we're going to bring down here. So we're also going to need titanium fuel rods. Let's just like half. Okay. We're also going to need excess deuterium, wherever that might be. And we're also going to need these doohickeys here. Remote demand. I don't even know if those are in the system anywhere. We will see. How are we doing on power? We have enough power to give us some more juice here. These vessels take quite a substantial amount of power when they leave. So I could do that. And then we're just going to maximize that and maximize that. All of it. Okay. So, yeah, we're bringing deuterium in. No supermagnetic rings yet. That's unfortunate. We cannot proliferate these. The 20 deuterium would just kill our ratios. So this deuterium is going to come in here. We are going to raise it up a couple. Come down. Okay. So remember, I want to prioritize this deuterium. I want to make sure we're getting maximum amount out of this. So with that in mind also, Let's stack it. Hey, look at that. That's actually covered. Brilliant. And then whatever deuterium we have coming out here, we also want to stack it. So here, deuterium, 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 like so. So that's a quad stack of deuterium. And this uses 20 every 12 seconds. So we're going to actually be able to build a lot of these. Like a lot of these. Wow, yeah. But are we see, we still haven't gotten any of these. That is not good. So these are assemblers, I'm assuming. Yes. So we're gonna need one here and one here. And this is gonna be quite a substantial amount of these. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, coming back. 1, 2, 3, coming back. So to continue my discussion of my lockups or my renderer crashes, I am right now playing with a flag set to force DirectX to be single threaded. So I don't know if it's going to work or not. You know, I'm trying it out. Okay, and then I want to offset by 1. It's a long enough craft that I don't need to put in 2 of these. So there's that. So this is going to be that, and then this is going to be that. But apparently I don't have any of these anymore. So I'm going to need to go to another system and produce a vast quantity of those. All right, so I'm not going to really stack these. I am, however, going to... Oh, I wish that wouldn't default to connect. We are going to store a bunch of these. So let's get some storage. Like that. Now the next one, I think I'll be able to do this. Let's go 14 and go 14. I mean, that's 30 of these babies. That's a lot. So let's go skip 2. We skip, nope, 2. Any blinkies? No blinkies. Okay. So we want to cut this off here. And let's go there and there. Hey, what happened to my... What happened? It's not moving. What? Why isn't this running? I don't get it. Why is it stopped here? Why isn't this running? This is so weird. This, why? Okay, I am at a complete loss. Why isn't this running? Oh, that would be why. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop off the unholy amount of hydrogen. Hey. So I'm not sure how much. Okay, that is good. I need to go out here and get rid of this deuterium before I'm completely backstuffed. So one little belt is all it took to really mess that up. All right, so that's plenty of deuterium, and you know, any gaps in this will get hopefully filled in by, you know, fresh stuff that comes in. All right, so we have plenty of room to store deuterium fuel rods. So should we make solar sails here and then ship them to the launch planet? Because we're going to need them for the components as well. What is our silicon? See, the launch planet here has a ton of silicon, which is going to be good for the frame materials. So the launch planet is going to have a bunch of crafting on it. I think we should be able to do the frame materials here. I think that's what I wanted. Or the solar sails rather, not the frame materials. Solar sails. Just because we have the graphene here, and solar sails, I'm going to be able to proliferate because it's just 2 components, and we're going to be able to get an unbelievable amount of solar sails out of this system. One of the reasons I set the proliferator as high as I did was just to help me make the factory faster, right? I don't want to spend hours and hours and hours off camera trying to make a factory and then, you know, 10 minutes showing it on camera. I'd like to show the process by which the factory comes to light, not necessarily just the result. Because, you know, gaming is all about the process and figuring out things and stuff. Okay. But before we tackle a whole another project, that's going to have to do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.